Hello, Leo. Welcome to your weekly reading for July 25th to the 31st. This is for Leo, Sun, and Rising. And while I do a traditional Celtic cross spread, I also use astrology and my guides to bring a lot more clarity, to get a little bit more specific with your reading now, Leo. A, happy birthday. B, this is your week. All right, we have that new moon in your sign on Wednesday. I'm so excited for that. It is, or no, it's on Thursday. Listen, this is going to be huge. The sun, as you know, if you're Leo, sun in its domicile in your sign, okay? And with that new moon in Leo, expect a lot of new beginnings, all right? We know Jupiter is in Aries, and that's your ninth house, all right? So there is a lot of mind expansion. There's a lot of things that you want to do. There's, maybe even you're planning like a really long trip, some sort of vacation, travel, something that just you're ready to go. You're ready to go. I feel a lot of this active energy around you, Leo. One other thing I'm going to mention is that Jupiter in Aries. Well, Jupiter is, first of all, Jupiter is retrograde on the day that goes retrograde on the day that we have that new moon in your sign. So all that means it's a little bit in like low power mode. All right. So don't think that it's not there. It is just kind of like in low power mode now. The other thing, if you saw my monthly reading, Leo, you know what I'm going to say, right? July 31st, the sun does trine Jupiter. Okay. This, with the sun in your sign, trining Jupiter, this is the best day of the month, the luckiest day of the month, especially for you. You almost get like the special seat at the table. This is like the celestial, like Leo, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is your week, Leo. This is your week, and I'm very excited for you. So that said, Leo, let's go ahead and get started with your reading for July 25th to the 31st. I can't believe we made it to the end of the month. And again, it's like cherry on top is July 31st for you. Now, let's go ahead and do it. All right, Leo. Now, Leo, listen, I do, like I said, a traditional Celtic cross spread, and it is what my clients prefer. If you want a bigger private reading, you know where to find me. Secondly, if you're new to my channel, it would be so great if you like and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow. And I love you, Leo. And also, my subscribers, if you're watching, I love you so much. You really, really make my day, so thank you so much. Listen, Leo, look at what's going on here. Do you see this? Do you see this? It's amazing. I love it. This is, honestly, where you're getting there in the best way possible. You start with the Magician, okay? The Magician came up in your past area. It looks like there has been a moment recently where you have started something new. You just started this new journey, okay? And I'm getting a lot of like mental. I feel like your mind is in a new place. I feel like you had this moment of clarity, and I feel like you're just like, I want to do this now, and I want to go forward with this, and I'm ready for this. And I love that about you. Look at the Magician, all right? First card in the tarot deck, just starting the journey in the Major Arcana. One hand, Magician's baton to the sky, other hand to the ground. Now listen, as above, so below, you're bringing your dreams, your manifestations, all your hopes, everything that you want into your reality now, into your world. The most important thing in this card actually is this hand to the ground, okay? Creating that reality, bringing it into your life, bringing it to fruition. I love that. You have all the tools you need, okay? You have the cups, the wands, the swords, the coins. You have all the tools now, okay? I want you to think, listen, think of it as like a lightning rod hitting the Magician's baton, right? All that energy around you, okay? Or, if you read comic books or whatever, think of Thor's hammer, and when it strikes, all that like God energy and, the heavens or whatever, bringing that to him. I love this for you. This came up in your past, so this could have already happened for a lot of Leos, and this could have been something that you have started something new, and it is something that excites you, okay? Whether it's career, whether it's relationship, whether it's home, whether it's family. Oh my goodness, Leo, I love that you got the Magician. Now, you also got the King of Cups. We love the King of Cups, all right? I love the King of Cups. Listen, this is great. You pull this in the heart of your spread, okay? King of Cups, really, if you think about the cups, it's all about water, right? His throne is on top of water. That's how emotionally stable he is. That's how emotionally stable you are, Leo. All right? Going into this week, that's really good for you. Leo, y'all are really fiery, all right? But this emotional balance is something that I'm really loving for you coming after the Magician, okay? Now, here's the funny thing. I like to think, when I see this card, sometimes I think of like, like Romeo and Juliet. I think if like Romeo actually didn't die and became king, that's what he would be. He's so in touch with nature. He's so in touch with his emotions. He leads with his heart, okay? Leads with his heart, thinks about the people around him, thinks about the people, what's good for the people, okay? What's good for the people? What do they need, all right? Great leader here, all right? But very emotionally driven, okay? Has a lot of passion, has a lot of heart. That is so you, Leo. So you. Now, you did get the World in your challenge area. We love the World, okay? Funny that you started with the Magician, and then here we go, the World, right? And coming to the end, you see the Magician with the Magician's baton, right? You see her with the two Magician's batons, okay? Starting with all that energy, right? All that magic to create this world, this, all your dreams come to fruition. And it has, okay? But it came up in your challenge area, challenging the King of Cups, actually. So here's the thing, Leo. This is the end of the cycle, all right? The end of the journey. But are you ready? Okay? Is something holding you back? Is there a disconnect you have to think about? Right? That's what I want you to think about. If there is something that you can't complete this journey without that emotional fulfillment, without this spiritual fulfillment, without the knowledge that you've gained through this journey. Is there something lacking? And I want you to think about that, Leo, okay? Moving forward, all right? Because as the World in your challenge area, this is so much stability here. I mean, you see the 4 fixed signs in the corner of the cards, okay? So much victory, success. So, because it came up in your challenge area, I want you to think about that. What is lacking? And is there something that you might be doing where you are so close to the end, you see the finish line, but you're like, wait, I'm not ready, or wait, I forgot something, or, it's like one of those like action movies where, or like a horror movie where they're like, the killer's coming, we gotta go, and everyone starts running, and there was that one girl who was like, wait, I forgot my dog. Do you know what I mean? Like, and runs, I was like, what are you doing? So, kind of like that. I know that's such a weird analogy, but think about, is there something that you're missing that you should be prepared with to move forward, okay? Now, here we go, Leo. We got the Hermit in your crown, all right? So, this is really good because when I say I want you to think about this thing in the World, total connection to the Hermit, right? The Hermit, listen, climbed the mountain. He made all these achievements. Now, just wants to be alone a little bit, all right? He wants to be alone. It's like, when you run a marathon, 1,000 miles, I don't know how long marathons go for, maybe 20,000 miles, I don't know, 20 miles. Whenever you run a marathon, at the end of the marathon, you're just like, you don't want people crowding over you, asking you questions and stuff like that. You need to be a little bit alone, right? Okay, so this is him. Climbed the mountain, took a lot of effort. Now, he just wants to do some soul searching, okay? He did this beautiful, magnificent thing that was so personal to him, and now he just wants to spend some time alone. This is going through your head right now. You have gone through so much, and now you just want to be a little bit alone, and it's in your crown. And the reason why I say he wants to be alone is because you see he's got the lantern, all right? You can only see so far with lantern light, Leo. How do you see further? How do you see further into your future? You look within. That's where the light is, all right? So, I want you to do a little bit of soul searching, especially because the world came up in your challenge area now. You also got the start. Now, this is your fourth major arcana, indicating this is going to be a significant week for you, okay? Especially with that new moon in your sign, all right? First house, identity. Listen, the star came up in the root of your spread. Listen, Leo, everything that you're wishing for, everything that you're hoping for, do not lose focus now, okay? Don't get distracted. Do the little bit of soul searching that you need. Do the little bit of like figuring out what you need to complete the cycle. But at the end of the day, you got the star, all about the hopes and dreams, all about the stars aligning for you. Listen, star comes out after the Tower card, okay? Indicating even if your world has crumbled, even if there has been a life-changing thing that happened in your life that, you know, threw you for a loop, there's still promise there. Now, one big takeaway for you, Leo. And I feel like I don't have to say this to you because y'all know it. Leos know this. In order to hope for your dreams to come true, you need to care, okay? You need to care to hope, all right? So, again, I don't have to say that to you, Leo, because y'all know that, all right? But whatever you're moving toward, your dreams, your goals, your ambitions, put a little bit more care into it. Now, you did get the Eight of Pentacles, and I love this for you, okay? Because it shows this came up in your future area, all right, Leo? Came up in your future. Look at him. So determined, so focused, all right? So talented working on these coins, working on the Pentacles, all right? Now listen, this is all about building your legacy. This came up in your future, okay? You're in a good place, all right? Take a good look at the card. You see that castle in the back? Leo, that's yours. Has your name all over it. You're so close. You're so close. Stay focused. This is all about commitments, long-term commitments, okay? Also, it's a very active card, okay? Very active. So, again, with Jupiter going retrograde, I want you to just put a little bit of effort, a little bit more effort into the things that you want. Now, Leo, let's get to your set because I'm very curious. All right, all right, all right. Here we go. Leo, Leo, Leo. Okay, here we go. Now, you got the Seven of Pentacles. Not only did you get the Eight of Pentacles, you got the Seven of Pentacles. So if I have any advice for you, there are going to be some Leos who are maybe questioning where you are in your life right now, and that's fine because you got the Magician, right? You got the Magician, you got the King of Cups, you did get the World in your challenge area. So, not to repeat myself, but think about where you are in your life right now. Think about if there's something missing. Think about what you need to do to move forward. You can see he's raked up everything. He's basically looking at the past, all his past work, all his hard work, everything that he's done to come to this point. He's taking a breather, but you can see he's a little tired. Some may say he's a little frustrated too. Have you gotten the things that you want? Have you gotten the things that you deserve? All the work you put in? Have you gotten that? Are you in the right job? Are you doing what you actually love? Are you doing what you're passionate about? These are questions to ask yourself at this point, and you may be doing it already, okay? But listen, at the same time, it's fine. This really is a good time to think about these things. And with the World coming up and your challenge area, there's no further proof you need, all right? So Leos, if you're at a crossroads, it's fine to think about these things, okay? It's fine. Listen, it leads to the 8. You know that, right? We all know how to count. 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles in your future. If I have any advice for you, think about where you're at now, where you want to move forward, okay? How you want to move forward, okay? And, you know, this isn't, it really isn't about card. It really is more about, like, the desire. Where is your desire? Where are you going to put it? Do you have it? Do you know where you want to put it? All right? This is a big week of changes, Leo. There's a lot of new beginnings. Remember, you have the power to manifest whatever you want now. If you are at a crossroads in a relationship, in your job, at home, take some time. Think about it. Think about what you want moving forward, because this is all about you, Leo. Now, you did get the Four of Cups. You could be, well, listen, there could be something that may be making you question all this, all right? Now, Leo, that's going to resonate with some of you, okay? You already know what that is. It could be a person, it could be a job, but listen, at the same time, you can see this card. Listen, it's okay, right? He's not very happy. I call him the Lord of unsatisfaction. I don't know if that's even a real word, but look at him. He's got 3 full cups. The universe is offering him another cup, and he's just kind of like, eh. Arms crossed, closing off his heart. That cup's at eye level. He can see it, all right? There's no trickery going here. It's literally, if like you were on the street, someone came up to you with like $1 million, you're not going to be like, oh, I didn't see you. Like literally in your face, right? So universe is giving him this new opportunity. He's a little bored. He's a little dissatisfied, all right? There's, Leo, interesting this came up because with what's happening here in your spread, you could be a little bored with what's going on in your life. That's why you have the Magician. If you need to start something new, it's okay to start something new. You are in a good place, okay? Just be grateful, all right? Now, Leo, we can, if you want, talk about the laws of attraction. You want me to do that? Listen, my readings go on way too long because I talk way too much, but at the end of the day, if you think about the laws of attraction, gratitude, 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 all right? This guy's not grateful. So anything that comes your way, Leo, be grateful, all right? Be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for everything in your life. If there is a job opportunity, if someone gives you a job opportunity and it doesn't meet your salary requirements, don't be like, oh, man, no, I don't want that. I want you to be like, thank you so much. This is amazing. I'm so grateful for this opportunity. While it's not what I'm quite looking for, I'm still very grateful for this. Do you know what I mean? Like, put a little bit, like, flip that positive energy, because that did come up in your external factors area, so it could happen. There could be something that you really, really, really want, and it turns out to be something that isn't quite what you expected. I want you to be grateful anyway. I want you to keep your energy levels high. Now, I clarified that you got the Two of Swords. So, remember, this is all about, look at that. 2 swords on her shoulders. She is blindfolded, all right? There could be a point where you are in a situation where you do have to make a decision, all right? Sometimes you don't want to make that decision. Sometimes it's really hard. You can see all that water, all right? Very emotional. You see the rocks jutting out. It's not a clear swim. It's, there's some obstacles there. So, listen, trust your intuition at this point, because whatever happens, yeah, okay, definitely work-related, because you did get the 10 of Wands, okay? So, this could be, well, I mean, when I say work-related, it can be career, but it could be like passions, right? Your pursuits, all right? And then also, another word that's coming through is, when I say work, I don't want you to think of physical work as well. Sure, work is career, work is, our, enterprise, all of that, but work toward the things that you've worked for your life that you're passionate about. Now, I want you to know, once you make that decision, you got the 10 of Wands, all that hard work, all that burnout. Look at him literally breaking his back carrying those wands, okay? Do you want to continue carrying those wands? Heavy. No, you don't. You want that new life cycle. 10 is the end, all right? So, you have a lot to think about, Leo. This is a big week for you, but you did get the Judgment card, and this is really great because this brings in a lot of spiritual awareness, right? I invented a word called awareness, and it's a combination of awareness and clarity, okay? You can see Archangel Gabriel blowing the trumpet here. The dead arising, all right? The dead are gray, wisdom, okay? So this is more of like an aha moment. This is more of like, I get it. I see it. I know what I need to do. That's what you're hoping for, Leo. It is so crystal clear here. You may be a little confused with where you are in your life. It's fine. You have so much protection. You started off with the Magician, okay? You're a hard worker. You're going to keep working hard to build your legacy. All of this, it's just speed bumps, all right? But we need that in our life. We need that to so we can face a little bit of truth. Are we doing what we really love, right? So, one thing I want you to know, and I made this very clear, and I say this in a lot of my readings, but it's so important, and I don't know why. Not a lot of readers bring it up, but listen, she's blowing the trumpet. This is the only card that has a huge connotation of sound. Now, if you think about sound, going back through mankind, sound, whether it's Gregorian chanting, whether it is Native American drum beats, sound has been so healing for us, okay? Sound is healing, especially when it's an archangel blowing the trumpet. So I want you to have that moment of clarity where you hear it and you're just like, I know what I need to do, all right? Knight of Pentacles, final outcome. This is great, okay? Because no matter what you decide, and remember, all decisions, I want you to put positive energy toward it. Nine of Pentacles is great, all right? Knights are fiery, right? Pentacles, money, material goods, tangible realities, really earthbound, all right? So this was your final outcome. There is something new coming, all right? Something new, or even something that in a role that you're in right now, a lot of growth around it, all right? You see all that yellow, okay? That's a lot of sunlight, all right? That's a lot of joy, a lot of prosperity. You see him on his horse. He takes his time, slow and steady, very calculating, but also, even though you can barely see his face with that armor, he's fully protected and he is happy, all right? This is someone who likes to see things grow, all right? The manifestation of every dream and desire that he's had. You started off with the Magician. You ended up with the Knight of Pentacles. Leo, this is going to be a week for you. Big week for you, all right? So, again, think about what it is that you want. That, honestly, at the end of the day, that really is it. And I think that's going to happen for you. I think you're going to have a moment of like, am I doing the thing that I want to do? Am I really passionate about what I want to do? And if you are, great. Pursue it. Continue to pursue it. There may be something that comes up that it's a test from the universe, and pass the test, okay? And it's because, remember, the blindfold, and then the universe giving you this cup, all right? Remember that. Honestly, listen, there is a square and an opposition with Mercury happening this week, and that's whatever, but listen, you're good. Just know what you want and ask yourself, am I doing the thing that I'm passionate about? Because you have so much power, okay? You have so much power. Leo, I love you, all right? I love you, Leo, and I am so happy that you're here with me, and I am, oh my goodness, 24 minutes. I'm sorry this has gone on so long, but this was a big week for you. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next week.